the new heats, where the streets meet, all the hot beef, won't it be neat? It's the new heat, where the streets meet, all the hot beef, yeah, the new heat.
Welcome back, everybody, to that new heat. You're joined here with Age, the Gauge. I don't like that one. The Rage. The Rage Age is what they call me. I'm in a cage, and despite all my age rage, I'm still just an age rage in a cage. I'm here with Ryan, Patrick Howley.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Who? Well, that wasn't Ryan. Who was that?
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Was that a Southern tractor driver?
I'm doing a little character acting. I've been doing a lot of research on this new role. I'm an upset man about
wife?
A certain situation.
What happened to your wife?
Well, I didn't mention her yet.
Did a tractor run over her? Because you sound like a farmer when you did that.
It's funny that you say something about my wife.
Yeah?
Because
You're not married?
something did happen with my wife.
What happened?
I didn't know that you knew that. I had to hit a man about it.
You had to hit a man about a thing?
I hit a man
with your wife?
about as if you don't know. Surprise!
Well, Ryan, words should be the tactic. You know, violence shouldn't be. You can't just walk up to someone and smack them.
When you're me, you can.
Oh, are you a famous A-list celebrity or something? You're just Joe Tractor.
Surprise, everyone. I'm Will Shmitty.
Oh, are you Will Shmitty?
I don't think his voice is that low.
You Will Shmitty.
Yeah, I am Will
Shitty Shmitty is what they call him, because he hits people.
It's his side.
On his stage.
The other character of his duality of personality.
Oh.
He's the one who raps in all those songs that doesn't swear.
I don't listen to rap.
Well, all the non-swearing rap songs that Will Shmitty
Conjunction
made in the
Junction.
90s. Yes.
What's your function?
Yes. So when Will took the action upon himself.
Okay, when did he do this?
It was at a large
What did I
event.
miss? Did I miss something?
You did miss it. I apologize. And for the people, I'm going to I'll cast a whole shade, a whole story. I will put all the
Ryan's
actors
gesturing
with
his
my hands.
He's
very
opening
emphatic,
up the world.
Okay?
Yeah, he's pretty
now
emphatic.
picture before your eyes a large stage.
Okay.
There is a young man on that stage, very funny young man.
Oh yeah.
And he is telling.
Why is he funny?
Oh, he's got the jokes.
Was it?
They're
okay.
He's loaded with them.
Okay, he came in loaded.
He's telling these jokes,
and
you laugh. You're laughing your butt off.
Am I?
But a loved one of yours, they don't like this joke.
I don't love anyone, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Now just try and reach deep and see what the closest thing to love is that you have.
Oh, okay. Because I think I felt love once.
Right. When you got that one long hangnail out. That feeling afterwards?
Yeah, no, and then sometimes I buy guitars and I'm like, this is great.
Close.
So if somebody had made a joke about my guitar, then
yes. And
yeah.
you would.
Oh, I'd be so pissed.
And you would. The action that you would take would be.
I would say that really hurts me, man. Let's talk about this. Why did you feel the need to insult my make a joke about my guitar in that manner?
You wouldn't joke.
I love
back,
my
you
guitar.
wouldn't. Yeah. I like that you're working through this. You've grown as a person.
But you're
me,
saying,
me. I would say, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, and I'd go up on there, and I would give the worst performance in slap history.
What do you mean by performance?
Well, young man named Will Smith went onto the stage.
Will Shmitty, yeah.
And he slapped.
Oh.
Slapped.
What?
Wow.
Whoa.
Slapped the Chris Rock.
Oh, Chris Rock? He's not funny. Was that the funny guy you were talking about earlier?
That was the funny guy
Chris
earlier.
Rock's not
yes,
funny. He probably deserved the slap.
A little bit. But here's what I will say, and I know that a lot of people do disagree about this, and I will say the number one person who will disagree about this is a young Moist Critical.
Oh.
Now, Moist Critical, some people say he's a very affluent person on the techniques of slapping.
Yeah.
I disagree with Will Smith's form.
Oh,
what?
Oh, that's what you're upset about.
That's why I'm upset. I'm not upset about why the slap occurred.
Yeah.
I'm not upset about the slap itself. I'm upset with Will's form on this slap. Now, if you notice, he rotates himself 180.
Okay. Is
that
a full or a half circle? I forgot. That's a
half the circle.
All right.
Not conducive to wonderful slaps.
Yeah.
Now, if you want a real powerhouse, You're going to square up. You're going to square up with the man, shoulder to shoulder.
Okay, you line them up.
You're going to take your full 3 lineups, and then it's like a golf swing.
Yeah, like the videos, the slap contests that Critical watches a lot.
Yes,
I do love watching those.
They're great.
Yeah.
Now, if Will would watched any of them, then he would have been able to deck this young man. But unfortunately, it was a laughed-off affair. He laughed about it.
Did
afterwards.
he? Did they? Who was here? Who was here on this
Well,
hypothetical stage you're talking about?
Chris.
Okay, so Chris Rock and Will Shmitty.
Yeah.
Smitty McGitty.
And Shmitty McGitty.
And who else though? Was this like a public event or something?
I
Because remember, I don't know anything about
this. I
this.
do believe it was the Oscar.
What? the Grouch?
The Grouch.
It was. He was there.
Everybody went to his trash can.
He
made a little bit of room. He threw out a little bit old pizza boxes.
The Oscars are a trash can, so no, you're right.
Everybody was able to fit.
Yeah.
But on
there's a cookie in here. Oh, that's a different one, isn't it?
That's a different guy.
What do they call him who likes the cookies?
He is the Cookie Monster.
Is that his name?
That is his name.
Wow.
I'm sure there's like a middle initial in there somewhere. But
now I'm feeling bad
Cookie
for him.
B Monster.
He's probably not a monster deep down. You know, he's probably done a few bad
Cookie
things.
R Monster. Because he are a
Is that his middle initial R?
Yeah, R.
It stands for Robert. It's Cookie Robert Monster.
That's
actually
got a nice ring.
Yeah, it does. Speaking of a ring, we have a bunch of topics we're going to talk about today. So I just wanted to let you guys know. Today, we've got a few topics. I'm just going to title the names out.
Just throw them to the kids.
Well, first, we're going to get into NFTs, if you please.
Whoa.
Pinky out. My pinky's out.
Oh,
I'm realizing like it's a fancy affair because I don't know what they are. Ryan will explain it to me. Next, we have a segment Ryan calls a plea from a flea.
Ooh.
And I'll just leave you guys hanging on that one. But then we are going to get into a segment of dream guests that we would love to see one day. Things pick up. We're always dreamers. Our heads in the clouds. There's that radio song we listen to where Tom's like, dreamers.
Oh, yeah.
Remember off the news?
Yes.
Good stuff.
Tommy
That's
York.
us. Tell me why. That's what I ask him when I'm like, why?
Why, Tommy?
Some of the things you're doing. We're going to talk about a horror legend in pop culture, a Pittsburgh native, a man I met a couple months ago, paid to meet. He was at Steel City Con. Douglas Bradley, mostly known as Pinhead.
Ching, ping, ping.
He's been sticking those in his face for a couple years. And then we're lastly going to wrap up. We've got some food to fight about with their new movie, Studio 666. And then I guess Ryan's motioning that somebody died. What?
Kanye West. That's also going to be in here. We have a little conversation, and it's going to be there. That was the motion.
Ryan wants us to reenact a conversation.
There was a large. I was circling. And that was somehow going to be Kanye.
Kanye? Well,
it's a large. I was.
No, I
doing
get
his
it now.
head.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Shape outline of his head.
Yep, so that's pretty much what we've got in store. Maybe a few surprises along the way. You just never know what we're going to get hot about. We come in here and we have plans and we have feelings and emotions and, like life, we scream about them.
People. You guys also have hot temperatures.
Yes.
So just take it.
You should probably buy a thermometer and keep it around
Check it out.
and just check it periodically throughout. Because we're not liable for any damages to your body.
Sue.
Yeah, please don't sue us. I
have a great lawyer. Don't even fucking try me, dude.
Oh yeah, who you got? No, we definitely can't talk about that.
I'll mention his name.
Yeah, mention him by name and give us.
Very first, off the bat, we're rolling directly into
NFTs, if you please.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're hot, right?
I would like...
Is anyone talking about those?
For you to make me hot, because I want you to explain to me what you think it is.
Oh, okay, all right. So, classically, I don't leave the house. I don't know what's going on. I don't watch the news. But I've heard rumblings, because I'm on the YouTubes, I love to search.
Rumbling in the tumbling.
And I've heard that there are these things called NFTs. Now, I even
You're
know
saying
what
it weird too.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm saying
You're saying
letters.
NFTs.
Oh, NFTs.
It's like when people say umbrella.
What are you hanging out with Mary Poppins? I don't understand who you hang out with umbrellas.
Your inflection.
Moving on, I've heard there's these things called non-fungible transactions. Did I get it?
Tokens.
Tokens. Fuck.
Yeah, you were
Anyways,
close.
I was
I
close.
was very proud that you.
Yeah, I was
going
gonna
to
say, you proud of me for that?
Yes,
All right.
yes.
So these funguses, whatever they are, I don't know how else to describe it. It sounds like a picture, like a JPEG or a.
Really? Now,
Is that what it is? Because that's the end of my knowledge.
Now, what you're
you
doing
can
right now-
buy them, okay? So you can buy it, and you have the picture. But my understanding of the internet, because I've been on it for a while, is that if you can't, you can copyright your artwork and things, but you can't make it so that, like, hey, this picture of the color blue I have bought, and it's fungus now, and I think it has something to do with like dollars are. Do you know what I mean? Like money is non-fungible. So if you exchange it, there's no other in the world. And now I'm confused because there is lots of money in the world, but this is truly where I'm at with it. I think. Am I wrong? Is this where I'm at?
See what you're doing right now? What you're doing right now, Andrew?
Yeah.
You're being ignorant. You're being really ignorant.
What do you mean?
You're just being ignorant. You need to.
Okay, open my mind for me.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to know.
First of all,
I want to know what an
first
NFT
of first of all, you can screenshot it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
So I can screenshot the NFT somebody might have paid like thousands of dollars for. And now, again, with it being the internet, sure, I'm sure the person who bought it did it in like a legal transaction. It's non-fungus, so they have it. But what's to stop the internet from doing what the internet does, and just using it and stealing it and just why would you buy an NFT is kind of my question. Why wouldn't I just screenshot it and then just have it and then just use it?
Correct. So in my understanding, I also don't know.
Okay.
But what I will say is I would liken it to your movies.
Okay.
Okay.
I got
Because
a bunch of movies.
I'm sitting in a room. I know that you people, you listeners,
Yeah,
you are
can't
not
see my
seeing this.
room. You're never
But
gonna.
if I look
There's
to
some
the
things in
left,
here.
there is a bookcase of movies.
Yeah.
Also on
Yeah.
my right, there
Oh,
are
yeah.
three bookcases of
It's
movies.
a dangerous
Behind
amount of
me,
films,
there
yeah.
are also two bookcases of movies, and these are taller than me.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a 6-foot man.
There's a bunch. It's a dangerous amount where if like an
quite
earthquake happens, I'm gonna drown.
Drown in the
physical
film.
media, and that'll be my death headline.
And
Man
it's the
drowns
way he wants to
in
go.
a pile of physical DVDs.
A pile of
That's the
Fellini.
way I want to go. When I die,
A pile of Fellinis.
when I die, a pile of fleas.
Fellinis.
Fellini, yeah. He
Oh,
died in a pile of Fellinis,
That's the
and
way he
everyone's gonna
wanted
be
to
like,
go.
a pasta dish.
Whoa.
And
Of
now
the
I want to
linguinis.
scream because no one even remembers the leans. That's
Hey.
what they would call him. Fellini, the greatest Italian
Go off.
neorealist director. I'm going off
Go
about
off.
Italian neorealist
This
cinema.
is how you know we're hot.
This is how we know people will be bored. Did you hear about Fellini? But anyways, on my gravestone it will say drowned in a pile of DVDs, and that's really the way I want to go.
I wouldn't
You know?
see that for you. That's the
And
way I
it's
wanted
better
you to go.
than drowning in NFTs, which can't even be real. I don't understand it. There's a bunch of pictures of monkeys I've seen.
I've seen the monkeys.
Yeah, what is that?
Well, here's my understanding. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, listeners. I still don't know if two people can own the same monkey.
Well, that's what I mean.
I don't know that.
Huh,
That's
okay.
my biggest question.
I
as
almost
far as
incriminated myself because I was going to scream, why can't anyone just steal it? Because just steal it. Just do it. But then I realized I would be promoting piracy.
A little bit.
can't do
A
that.
little bit.
It's on the internet.
Well, you could make your own. That's what
Oh.
I'm thinking about.
You
now,
mean-
if we make your face
Uh-huh.
and we just alter it,
Yeah.
which I have seen. I don't know if you've seen this new NFT where it is just a young man's high school picture,
Okay.
and every other iteration is
What,
just
they put the MacBook filter that makes
no,
it like
they
zoomy? Like
do
what the
weird
fuck?
things. They just give him a
All
big
you're
smile
describing is
or-
photoshopping,
Yes.
so that's why I'm confused
I
because
am
I'm like,
also confused.
what is new here? What am I missing? And then they talk about the metaverse.
Well, that's Facebook.
I thought it was like, it sounded like Ready Player One, where everyone's
Yes.
a dystopian future where everyone is just plugged in. You know, they're going to school, but
Well,
like
that's what Zuck wants.
It
Zuck
does he?
wants to suck.
you mentioned on episode 1.
Yes,
yeah.
the
And we didn't
Zuck
get
suck.
into it.
We
'cause-
didn't, but
Yeah.
real quick, we'll touch on the Zuck suck.
Yeah.
He wants you in there, and he wants to see you in the metaverse. All he wants to do is cook some ribs with you guys.
Because he likes the barbecue sauce.
He likes barbecue sauce.
He
That
does,
was- yeah.
No, he's awful. And NFTs are awful. And so is the metaverse.
Boom.
I mean, hey, I'll take your picture and I'll crop it a bit. And then I'll buy it as an NFT.
You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to take your
Something
picture.
fucking
I'm
wild.
going to take your picture right
and,
now.
and make
I'ma
me an
sell it.
NFT?
Yep.
Are you going to make me an NFT?
Ooh.
I feel like I'm getting cucked when you do that.
I feel like we
That's
could make
how that I don't
good money off this.
understand it yet, but when I said you're gonna make me an NFT, I've never felt more cucked in my life. Like I've been emasculated, and I hate the future. I'm so that's it. So I hope you guys understand NFTs now and what
Go
they
spend
are.
your entire life savings.
Please do on a picture that anyone could steal
Show
and or
us.
upload, or maybe if you actually have knowledge of what it is, just describe
just
it
tell us
to
what
us.
we're
We
talking
really
about.
care. We really want to
Love
see
to hear
it.
from you guys.
We want to hear it. I will absolutely look at it. I promise I won't just never think about NFTs again until the next YouTuber brings it up and I
Drive them
scream.
crazy.
I'm
mean, just
insane.
explain it to death for
I'm
him.
literally
If you just
salivating.
Drown the comments section of whatever social you decide to
Yeah.
go to for us. of
Actually,
just-
an NFT is
Yeah, please.
fill in the blank. Whatever you say, I'm gonna hate you.
he says
so
that
it
he
doesn't
won't
matter.
read it. He's gonna be compelled to just
No,
to
yeah, I'll
just
be
see what
up
these
in-
people are saying.
I'll be up in bed looking for
Yeah.
idiots explaining NFTs to me.
Actually,
And you know what? If someone does explain it, and I have the moment that's like, oh well, hey, I've changed.
got it.
I get it now, and I've changed my mind that this isn't the dumbest. Then kudos. But until then,
Till then, thank you, everyone. Thank you for your help. for
stay
us.
off the internet. Stop doing things like this. I can't anymore with any of you. Okay. I'm hot. I gotta cool down, so I think
Take
you
it
gotta
down
take.
a notch.
Yeah, while I cool
Take
myself.
this thermometer here.
Oh,
Spread
yeah,
them
I'll-
cheeks.
Yeah, let me just. Of course, you were gonna go for that. Ooh. I mean, it's really small because it's one of those ones you had when you were a child, but it's.
I just
still-
broke the mercury in your butt.
Oh no! I feel it. The mercury poisoning in my butt.
You're welcome.
It's seeping into me.
This would make a great NFT.
I'm Mercury Man. That's the new NFT is Mercury
picture
Man.
of Mercury in an asshole.
Yeah. He looks like Pepsi Man, which is just that silver abomination Pepsi Man. There's a whole video game.
Classic.
Classic.
That is a class. I bet you couldn't
That's
beat
how
it.
much I love.
I bet you could not beat Pepsi Man if you
It's
had
a
it right
difficult
here
game.
in front of you.
Yeah, no, I couldn't, but I really don't put effort into things anymore. So, so I'm not
Fair.
knocking. I'm not knocking me. I'm just saying,
All right, get your NFTs together. Explain them to us.
put them in a bank or whatever.
Sell them to me.
Are they like Pogs? No, I'm done.
I think so. I think
okay.
so. Yeah.
Okay. So we had Pogs in the '90s. Those sucked
Should
too.
we explain Pogs?
Oh, I
You had a heavy
guess.
one?
Okay.
They were cardboard.
Yeah, there's a picture of a thing on cardboard, and there's a front and a back.
You had a
The end.
tube.
Yeah. I mean, you could have a tube. I didn't have
You
a
didn't
tube.
have a tube?
No, I was fucking lame, man. That's why I'm upset a bit. Because
Man, this is all about the Pogs.
the only Pogs I ever had were for Taco Bell. I remember. I went to my dad drove us to Taco Bell, and I remember getting some, and then I threw them away the same night.
Huh.
Because I didn't care, because it was cardboard, and I just wanted to eat Taco Bell
Huh.
in the 90s.
See, the
so-
only Pogs I had were stolen.
Oh, who'd you steal them from?
I don't know the kid.
You
His
don't-
name was
you fucking
Daniel.
know. You just don't want to incriminate yourself.
I have
in
no
case
idea where
Daniel's
this. I
listening.
would listen. If you were my friend when
Yeah,
we
I
were
am.
like 6,
Oh,
and your name was Daniel,
yeah,
reach out.
yeah.
Just-
What happened?
Let's hook up, bro. I don't know what happened. Our moms were friends, and so we both
Oh,
had
okay.
Pogs.
Yeah.
I've always been a thief. Moving on.
Next, we're gonna talk about everything Ryan's stolen. I'm just
That
kidding.
would be great
That would be
because it's hearts.
That's right. You take him, you break him, you talk to
I give
girls.
them back.
But I'm more interested in the topic you had, because there's no context. It's called a plea.
Plea from a flea. Now,
right.
the flea in this case, who is making the plea, is our good
The bass player from the Red Chili Peppers?
Yeah, it was close.
Okay.
It was close.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure he pleads a lot. Can I slow down, guys? Do I have to keep playing these crazy bass parts? I just want to
grow hair again?
I don't want to wear
I
this
know
robe.
hair is your thing, Anthony Kiedis, but
Not anymore.
we'll get into that.
We'll get into it. We'll get into
What
it.
flea are you talking
So
about?
what I'm talking about is that I got to find the words for him. I'm talking about that beautiful, young, blue-haired, one-wifed Jack Black. No, not Jack Black. Jack White.
The other
one.
the other
color.
Yeah,
the
they complete
opposite
each other.
Of, yes, yes.
So
the
Jack Black,
two polarities.
comedian,
he
Tenacious
is not
D.
in this story today, as you will see.
You're talking about
because
Jack White.
Jack
One of my
White.
least favorite people on Earth.
Correct. I also do not like him. I think my favorite experience, and I don't know if I've ever shared this with you, my favorite experience with Jack White is when Stephen Colbert still had a TV show.
Okay, yeah.
And it was still the Colbert Report.
The Colbert Report, yeah.
So I remember specifically because it touched me so deeply as a musician because Jack White was on the Colbert Report and he was
White Stripe in it?
plugging, yes, but it was just Jack Black. He was plugging his new album, his Jack Black. I'm sorry, Jack White.
I was gonna correct you,
no,
but I was...
please. If I say Jack Black again, I mean Jack White. So he was plugging his new Jack White album under the name of just Jack White, and it was called Blunderbuss.
Is this the most recent one?
No. This had to be like 2012 because remember Stephen Colbert still had a show. But
Yeah,
I'm saying
you're
this,
right.
this is what touched me most about Jack White, and every time I think of him, this is what I think. He was plugging. Also, the worst album name I've ever heard.
Oh, it's terrible.
Blunderbuss.
You
don't even use a blunderbuss in any game that offers you a blunderbuss.
I think anything
no
he
one
titled
who
it, I would have
had
hated.
a blunderbuss ever operated a blunderbuss correctly. So you just made the title of your album exactly what you are, Jack White. You don't do anything right.
Tool?
Yeah.
A gun?
There you go.
Is a blunderbuss a gun?
It can be defined as a tool. Yes,
Okay.
it is a gun.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bad gun. So he was on the Stephen Colbert Report.
It's not a good gun.
It's one of those ones that's got the big wide ends
not
that
a
it shoots
happy
out of and
gun.
it just farts out. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hi,
It goes like
I'm
2 feet.
Gutty. I'm never gonna hurt
That's
you.
the name.
I'm just
that's
gonna
the
protect you.
That's a
voice of the
good gun.
blunderbuss. Yeah, that's a good gun.
Yeah, his is a
Okay.
bad gun. It's
I
like
can't shoot 2 feet, mate. How do you expect me to shoot across the battlefield when I can't even look when I shoot?
What
That's
is it-
what happens when I shoot.
That's how a blunderbuss
why is
would
it
talk.
Cockney? Yeah,
That's
you're
where
right
they were
because
all
it's
made.
bad.
All
Yeah.
the blunderbusses were made over.
Train
in-
spotting. I couldn't shoot even blind son of a born.
Anyway, so Jack White on Stephen Colbert. Okay, he was talking about how he released the Blunderbuss album, and mind you, this was a long time ago. I'm trying to wrap this up. He was on there and he was talking about how he released the album, but he only released the album on vinyl form. He only made 1,000 vinyls, and he tied every single one of them to a helium balloon and let them go. And of the 1,000 vinyls that were released on helium balloons, Stephen Colbert asked this. He said, "How many were found?" And he said, 12.
I fucking hate Jack White.
And so then Stephen Colbert literally went to Jack White, said, "You are the worst marketer I've ever heard of, and if you allow me to give you the Colbert bump, then you will actually sell albums," which he fucking did.
Okay.
So anyway,
Well, Jack White had sold albums. I don't think that was.
the White Stripes had sold albums.
Yeah, they'd sold millions of
Yes.
albums.
I don't know if Jack White had. I'm sure there were some cronies that he brought over from shirking his wife, but yeah, that's what he did. So
Aren't they sisters? I mean, isn't that his sister? Meg White, right?
So
Was that his wife?
So when you marry
Were they
a woman,
fucking?
they take your last name.
Is that why she was playing the drums? Because
That's-
she's so bad.
Because she
that I
couldn't do
can't even-
anything.
There are
she was
there are
giving him a hand job
apologists,
one
there
day, and he said, "This is very rhythmic. You
This
would be
is
good at hi-hats."
just like a drumstick. I need a drummer. I've never played drums though, Jack. I'm terrible. That's okay. I want it to be bad. I feel like that's the conversation
that's
he had.
exactly-
That's you told me that balloon
Right.
story, and now I didn't think it was possible for me to hate Jack White more.
Well,
Because I mean, it's right up there.
well, now let's see if I can. I don't know. See, that's what's interesting about this video. I don't know if this will make you shine on him or if
Okay.
it will make him less than to you. So
okay.
I would like for you. It's a quick 1 minute.
Oh,
You
it's a
can
video,
Pop it in.
okay.
It's a quick video,
All
but
right,
there's
I'll pop
audio,
it in.
obviously,
I'll pop it
and
in.
he will put it in, and we can all hear it
Yeah.
together.
It's this one?
This is the Plea from the Flea.
All right. He's like,
Thank you.
He's okay. So, and then he rubbed his hands together like
Yeah.
he'd made
Like the guy,
he'd made
like,
a point.
yeah.
Like, thank you guys so much. And I just
the
want to
meme.
describe this is blue hair.
His hair
that I
is
hate,
blue.
so much.
My
It's-
favorite thing, may I just real quick, my favorite thing about this is the fact that he comes out and he says, this is the pressing plant. You just saw me take that and I did this blue hair and
I didn't
everything.
see him at first. He walked out
Correct.
from the center of the frame.
He's hard to spot.
Yeah,
Especially if
he
you're-
blends in.
Especially if you're looking for Jack White.
Yep.
'Cause that's not him.
If anyone has seen this video, it's just a still shot of his vinyl factory, pulled back, and you can see people in the background making the vinyls.
And he's
you know?
lurking.
I
He's
didn't even
just
see him, and
slinks
then
in.
he's just in the
like the
middle
Grinch.
of the video,
He's the
and he
blue
starts
Grinch.
walking closer to the camera, and at a certain point, you just realize, oh,
that's Jack White.
Jack White's walking towards me with blue hair.
Because you're looking
And
at
I
him the
hate
whole
him
time. You're like,
again.
where's Jack White? That pale guy with the long hair that's kind of pudgy. But then, there's this blue
he's
guy
looking
who
fit, I'll
looks
give him
like the
that.
Joker, who
Yeah.
looks like
He does look like the
what's his
Joker a
name?
lot.
Joker. Yeah. So
Yeah.
But my favorite part of this is actually when he comes out and he says, "This is my processing." I'm sorry, I don't know why he's British now. This is my processing plant that I built with my own money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's begging the companies to bring back vinyl.
So that he doesn't have to press as much.
Oh.
So if you're
Why does he have to press anything?
well, I mean, if he's
if he's
spending
just
his
gonna tie
own
it to
money-
a balloon and just set it off for the birds.
Congratulations!
So,
I've
is
got
that where you're
1,000
at?
vinyls
Okay, all
for
right, all
you.
right.
I'm gonna send them on 1,000 balloons
Yeah.
over to your house.
Yeah, you
But
know,
here's my thing: if he's built this facility with his own money,
it looks nice.
and it's no big
It's,
deal.
it's very yellow.
why are you begging Sony and everything? Why don't you just use all your own money and just expand your facility for all these punk bands that you love so much? I mean, if this is your passion project, you probably got a lot of money. So, I mean, yeah, go ahead. Any good comments? Because I didn't screen
All
them.
my comments are, I didn't know I could hate Jack White this much. I was gonna scroll through the YouTube comments just to see somebody be like, he's the worst, you're the worst, and here's why. But he has some fans, you know, he's got a bunch of supporters. So I'm going to take this moment to shit
One of the
on
comments
all
mentioned-
of them. I'm going to shit on anyone who's ever liked the white stripes. The hardest button to button is you, buddy, your personality. Because you can't button that button. The button's broke off. You're broken and you're done if you like his music. There was someone I went to high school with. I won't say names.
Please don't.
We had a guitar class where we would go in and we'd describe to the teacher what we wanted our guitar, our perfect dream guitar tone to sound like, right? And then he would assist us in getting the, not getting, but showing
Sculpting.
showing you how you could get that sound with a certain gear. And this person came in and was like, I want to sound like Jack White. And he was like, just get a rat pedal and turn all the knobs up all the way and it'll sound like shit.
Well,
So
you do realize-
you just do that.
Jack White has explicitly said that to get the tones for his music,
Yeah.
he finds the worst gear at the cheapest
heard this
prices,
too.
and he
Yep.
breaks it.
Yeah.
He makes it worse.
Yeah.
That's an illustrious man. That's how you are able to build your own vinyl pressing facilities.
He literally
And then beg
said
the big
once,
corporations
I want a
to make more."
guitar that's difficult to play. And I think that
Really?
everything he says, I'm just like,
I think he wants a life that's difficult to
I
live.
think you want people to feel bad for you, buddy, but no one's feeling bad for you looking like the
I do.
singer from Atreyu with
I
blue
do,
hair,
bud.
because that's really what he looks like
He
in
does,
this picture.
He does. And I do feel bad for him.
No, literally got like millions of dollars, I'm sure, at this point.
Oh, no, he spent it all on the facility.
Well,
You
that's
didn't
his
listen,
dumb
man.
dick fucking fault. if
didn't
he had a bit like $1 million and he was like, well, that is the most Jack White move ever.
Yeah.
I'd rather make myself
What do you
broke.
think? You think he sits
And then
around
complain
and he tries
about
to do,
it.
He's thinking, what's the most Jack White thing Jack White can do right now? Jack
he's
White.
doing circles. He's like, how can I out-white the white? He needs to go back. I like him more back when he was just taking his sister and making him
They
give
are
them hand
married
jobs.
people.
Are they? Are they married? I really
Those are
thought it was
two
his sister.
Spouses.
Well, I just don't think anything excuses Meg White's drumming.
I'll
you know?
excuse it.
I mean, she's just like, I'm pretty bad.
Hey,
and
Big,
then,
I'll excuse it.
are you Jack White?
No, I'm me right now. I will have sex
that's-
with you.
that's how
I
you
know
would
that
talk
he
to
is
Meg
not.
White?
That man is paying attention to the vinyls, not you.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
over.
That's how they got divorced, right? She just wanted some of his sweet attention.
And then they
as-
took each other's
as
last
all
name.
women
Now they're
do.
brother sister. Now the sex is more exciting
Yes,
because
that
they make
they're
the
related.
Pornhub stuff. Yeah, they're steps.
Can you see Jack White's lawyer like sending a cease and desist that's like, you've slandered me. That's gonna goddamn.
I hope.
That's gonna come.
I hope.
soon.
I'm gonna come
Yeah,
as soon as it does.
I would too. If you call me, we'll just come together. Crossing the.
I am afraid of it now, Jack. You're doing great.
I know.
Yeah,
If
you're
he
doing-
has time to like do this in like tie vinyls to
he might have
balloons,
time to listen to
He
us.
absolutely might find this and be like, you know what?
I've got lawyers on retainer just for
she's
this.
my wife. Go either way. John Mulaney bit my wife. or
wife.
You can do Borat. My wife. It doesn't matter. Either way you look at it, I hate Jack White. Was that the plea?
That was the that was the takeaway here.
Oh, yes. So he was that. Okay. So yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna squash him like the flea that he is.
Well, speaking of fleas, we did have we touched on him a little bit earlier, how he's bald and he wears the robes.
the real flea.
Yeah, yeah.
The
So-
only flea that matters.
So have
to
you
anyone.
heard anything about them lately?
You know, I hadn't heard
You haven't?
anything until you had texted me, and you.
Oh,
I didn't know the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Speaking of hot heat, I didn't know they had a new music video.
Two.
Until you had text. They have two now.
they have two now.
Okay, I'm not watching this goddamn second one. What was the first one
So
called?
the first one, you know what? I think everybody's seen Black Summer.
Is that the first single? That's the one you showed me.
That's the first single that I sent to
This
you.
is the one.
Now, I do think that now you can watch it, but I would take the audio out. That's one way I do think that we would get.
Oh, duh.
Yes. But here's the one that I would like for you to actually look at with your eyes.
Okay.
And it's the fourth one down.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this their second video?
This is their second video. Now, on their second video, it made me even more upset than the first one for Black Summer.
I'll just play it in the background.
Please
here,
do.
and we can
Because
talk over
if
it.
you will notice, what they're doing that is upsetting me,
Is it the watercolor type? I mean,
it's so do you see what they're trying to do? They're
Well-
trying to go for that classic 70s, 80s
yeah, it's a
surfer
cartoon.
skater.
It looks like a
cartoon
trippy
kind of thing. Yeah, it's like a
sort of-
trippy, continuously
I was
going
gonna say
into the next.
Dr. Peppers, but I don't know. Mr.
There's no cream in here,
Sergeant
buddy.
Doctor.
There's no cream in here.
For
Now,
everyone-
hang on. Notice this scene.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
gonna see this scene.
Yeah, there's-
17 more
It's
times.
a trippy cartoon.
This is what-
it looks like. Pink Floyd's The Wall, maybe
little bit,
Getting
but
some
this
wall
is what
vibes.
upsets me.
Sergeant Pepper's
There we go.
Lonely Heart
Yes,
Band.
a
is
little
what I was
Yellow
thinking of.
Submarine.
Yeah.
Yes.
These are a few of the things that I hate, Ryan. You've really listed them out there. You
I
said
can
what
get
would,
you hot. I know that hot button.
It was like who are its age's least favorite musicians of all time.
Well, we got the Whites, we got Flea. Let's throw them all together
Okay,
in
yeah.
one.
And you know, I like some of the Chili Peppers jams. In general,
Yes.
they were under a bridge once.
They
I
were.
like that.
I also
you know?
do.
And then John Frusciante has actually guested on a couple of the Mars Volta songs.
Yes,
and
yes.
it's like him and Omar from the Mars
Mm-hmm.
Volta. You get those two bad loose guitar players in a room, and they make some
Just a
some
couple
shit.
things together. They make them.
This looks bad though.
So
this is
what
like
I would encourage
the
you to
wall.
do
Yeah.
is I would encourage you to listen to this song afterwards. Now, see, you've
Okay.
seen this scene before.
No, I
have you not?
have. Yeah, it keeps
Yes.
repeating. It's a
Right.
person on a skateboard
Right.
with a
now,
visor.
here's my thing. When
and I
you
hate
listen
it.
to this song, you will understand why I'm upset, because the lyrics of this song, I believe, are, and I'm about to do a gesture here for the people who can't see us
Yeah,
listening.
he's holding his hands.
So I'm holding
up
my
and
hands.
wide.
One is to the ceiling and one is to the
Well, I mean,
floor.
I'll just read the lyrics.
Yes.
I think that'll be better. Because I don't know how the melody goes.
Right.
So I'll just read them out
Here's
here.
the tempo.
That's the. Okay, so
He's
I'm
saying
I'm
the
gonna
lyrics
read
about
them
that fast.
So really?
I'm not kidding.
Well, I'll read them slow because I can't keep up.
Well,
with that
just scroll
speed.
and see how long they are.
Melly Mel and Redshirt Hell were dancing at the Taco Bell when someone heard a rebel yell. I think it was an infidel. Am I doing it kind of right? I mean, it has the rhyme scheme
Double
of a
time.
child's poem.
Double time.
I can't.
Double time.
I can't read that fast. Adam Ant and Robert Plant, the banter of a psychopant. No, it's not that fast, is it?
Oh, it's really.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna keep reading it this slow.
It's kind of like this.
By
That's the entire song.
Do you want me to try it like that?
No, I would prefer.
To record at the record plant, as my bell is on the Nod Havens and the Riot Squad, and if you want to be a mod, you'll have to meet me at the quad. Like that?
Sounds
Is that
like
how
a
fast it goes?
nursery rhyme.
It does,
sounds
because
exactly-
granted, again, I've never heard this. I'm just looking at the lyrics, but
Yes.
I can keep it up like
Yeah.
that. You got the best of my Logan now. I can't see because again, what is he?
Yes. So I'm very upset with it.
I'm upset. You made me read these.
Yes.
Parliament's atomic dog. The hats were filled up with fog.
Ooh, I wanted it to be
That
frogs
doesn't mean
there,
anything.
actually.
Does he?
I wanted it to be frogs.
Does he think he's doing like a?
Oh, he's being deep.
I think
This
he
is
thinks
depth.
he's being deep. Okay.
No, this is depth.
Oh, he does talk about the next line. Actually, talk about the life and death of every penny analog. That doesn't even rhyme.
Oh.
The 70s.
Well, no,
were
because
such-
fog, analog, and fog. He's doing an A, B, A,
Oh,
B.
he went AABA.
Oh, did he?
Parliament's atomic dog. The hats are filling up with fog. Talk about the life and death of every penny analog.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
It's a lazy
AABA.
rhyming scheme.
Okay.
Cool.
And I mean, and just scrolling through here with my eyes, the 70s were such a win singing the Led Zeppelin.
Yes. Yeah, you reached the line I wanted you to reach.
The 70s
were such a win
singing
Okay.
the Led Zeppelin.
I'm gonna get hot real fucking
I mean,
quick
this
here.
is making
Okay,
me hot.
I'm gonna get hot real Also, by the way, do you see that one over in the right where it says Tim Heidecker talks about how he got stabbed?
Yeah.
That's a fucking amazing story. I know that you've never seen it. Just go ahead. But
on
another time.
Okay,
another
okay.
time.
My daughter won the lottery. The numbers never thought
I want
of
you
me.
to stop.
No, I want to read more. Because he's talking about now the Ramones.
Yes.
Ramones had a lobotomy, so spin me like your pottery. I think that was a Ghost reference
Yes.
and a Ramones
Yes.
reference. This is
He's not doing anything.
I've never had the thought that's too many references. I usually
Do you
in
know
my
who
data
liked this song?
no one.
George.
Mm.
You're leaving that in because I want somewhere down the line George to hear. I want him to hear it.
Hey, we all got tastes. I mean,
Oh my
and
God.
granted, I still have never heard this song. I want to be your poster child. Ya know the world is ours for a little while. Oh, it's a little slant rhyme. And then it says, tonight, la da da ba 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 dum. Literally sounds like the Babadook.
Okay.
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 Neon
Can I-
Mona Lisa. I mean, this is like a. This is.
Do you know that the
pop culture
comments on
smorgasbord.
this video talk about I saw a comment saying how I'm so glad that this exists and Danny California is such a piece of shit song.
Wow. You know, these comments are positive, and let's read a couple out because
Please.
it's making me hot. The
It
people
makes
are into
I'm
this.
so hot that I'm cooling down.
This user just named D said, I can already tell this entire album will be a hit. Can you, man? Because only Red Hot Chili Peppers can make this style of song work. Love it.
Oh my
Heart.
God, this is the most regurgitated thing I've ever.
Yeah.
When
No,
you hear it,
I that's my favorite part is that I've still never heard it.
Yes.
I can't splice it in because we'll immediately
Yes,
get
we
sued
will
by
immediately,
Warner
yes.
Music
Yeah, we
Group.
can't
so
do that.
it's fine. I'm gonna just go with my gut that
Also-
this
also-
is the
okay.
worst thing ever. So I'll trust you, man.
Okay.
I mean, I read the lyrics and
yes.
yeah.
This is also. I'd like to just give a quick shout out, Dance Gavin Dance. You are continuously being the greatest thing to ever happen to us. John Mess is God, and the new dance is going to be the actual heat.
Well, I feel like with that last song, like with Anthony Kiedis' lyrics, he wants to be a new sort of John Mess,
wants
but
to
he's
do
kind
John
of
Mess thing.
so bad at
Yeah.
it because he's like,
Yeah, he wants to do the quick, like, but
Yeah,
he
yeah,
can't
you know?
quite pick up on
like
it.
it's very random.
It's his take.
It's a bad take.
But I do think that Anthony Kiedis being,
Yeah.
I do think that he himself is on a resurgence. I will give that.
I think he's
Because
having strokes in his songs.
I do also, but here's the thing. Have you seen his body?
He's got Anthony Kiedis' body is always. I
yeah.
mean, that's
You wanna
always
talk
been
hot.
his thing. He literally wouldn't just
will
wear
not
a shirt,
put a shirt
ever
on.
because he wants you
Refuse-
to see what he's
Yes.
got. He wants you to see his rig.
He will.
He's got a nice rig. I respect a man with a nice rig.
I do look
'Cause
at
I
rigs.
don't have a nice rig, but
hey, bud.
you mean
I've
his
seen
dick,
your rig.
right? You mean my dick,
I've
right?
seen your rig.
You have seen my dick, yeah.
It's not bad.
Oh,
Not a bad rig.
thanks, man.
Ladies, check the rig. Okay, but
Yeah, that's
What
gonna
I'm
win him
talking
over.
about- what
you,
I'm-
you being like, check it out. It's
Just-
not even glowing.
Hey,
just
hey,
like it won't be
ladies?
waste of your time.
check the rig. But Anthony, he is sculpting to such a beautiful 68. How old is he?
He's probably
412, I believe.
Yeah.
He's getting up there. But for his age,
I
I love it.
It's immaculate. It's a work of art. The sculpture of, the sculpture
Ooh,
that's sculpting
Michelangelo.
itself.
the sculpture, is it David?
I don't know. I saw this
think it's
picture. I was scrolling through, and it's a picture of a man tippy-tapping his way out of his own sculpture. You know what I mean? It's a metaphor, I think.
I'm 14,
You know what I'm
and
talking
that's
about.
deep.
Yeah, he's like, I'm stuck in here.
Oh, no.
It's like a fat body, but then there's a man chiseling his way out. And that's what Kiedis has done.
That is the message
Yeah.
we want to bring.
Chisel your body.
The whole of this podcast.
I don't
is
understand the
just
message.
A body positivity.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah. You
yeah.
gotta love yourself.
Yeah.
I love us, right?
I love
and
you.
I think we deserve the best.
I have a crippling outlook about myself, but you,
You mean you're hard on yourself?
I've got a hard on.
Well, we deserve the best dream guests, I think.
I
think
do think that too.
that should be our next hot topic.
Who's my first? Anthony.
Kiedis?
Yeah.
Okay, didn't see
No,
that
I
coming.
would never. I.
No,
What would we talk
he's
about?
on your list now.
What would-
Our dream guests is what I want to talk about.
and if you
Interesting
guys think of
characters.
anything that you would like to hear, or anybody
Yeah,
that you want,
who do
on
you
us,
want us to
yeah,
talk?
let us know who you
Who do
want.
you
on
want
here.
us to annoy
Yeah.
for an hour?
Oh, because I could do it.
We can do it.
I'm good at
yeah.
that.
We'll get them in, and they'll immediately leave. On my list here, though, I have I had a few people we were talking about before.
Okay.
So first up here.
No, I haven't seen this list, so
yeah,
it's gonna be.
We've talked about it though.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
your first dream guest was Jack Daniels. So would you like to describe why do you want Jack Daniels? Because I didn't think,
Well, I think
he was
Jack-
a real man.
I have evidence. I've been
he's
digging. I've
real?
been digging. I've been
Okay.
doing. If you look at the bottle close
I was
enough,
gonna say, did you look at the side of
there's-
a bottle of Jack Daniels and
if
he's a
you
real
s-
character?
If you scratch it off
Uh-huh.
and then put what you scratched on back on in a certain way, there are messages.
oh,
and I'm-
like secret messages?
I am not on acid.
You sound like Nick Cage in National Treasure. You're seeing the signs.
and
the
when
Declaration of
and when
Independence.
I see the sign, then I will bring Jack Daniels. But at this point,
Yeah, isn't he dead?
yes.
Oh, okay.
But when I uncover everything, like the cryptic, what is it? The key
the
work,
Illuminati
the
code.
key work, like Claudio,
Like
Yeah.
Coheed? You
yeah,
mean
yeah. When I find that,
yeah.
he'll be here.
Okay, well, so we'll see the triangles.
Who's my second guest?
that I have on my list?
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
because
because Jack Daniels is dead. We really can't.
I
Can't get him.
He'll be
we
here.
can't
He'll
get
be
him.
here.
So I do want to keep it realistic.
Okay,
People
all right.
who are alive
Yeah.
that we could get possibly.
What does that mean?
I mean, like they have, and I'm not talking have a pulse. I mean, like they take life
Like the
by
90s
balls.
band, Live.
They're like, what were you doing on the weekend? And they're like, oh, I was just jumping out of a jet, and then I went to Siberia and rode a tiger. That kind of person.
That is a live
who,
person.
Who lives.
It's a hot
You know what I
person,
mean?
yeah.
Oh, he lives hot. Oh, the next person you have, though,
Yeah.
that we wanted to meet on the podcast
Yeah.
was Hubert Hoover. Hubert Hoover is who you want. So, do you remember why you wanted to speak with Hubert Hoover? Is that the
It's
maker
Herbert.
Oh, is it?
It's Herbert Hoover.
Well, I just typed it wrong because I don't care.
Now I think that he was the big president.
Oh, really? I thought it was the vacuum
No, that's
guy.
Buchanan.
Well, are you saying you want to meet some dead presidents?
Yeah, I had a lapse of judgment when I was picking people before.
Yeah,
we'll just run down the
we'll
list.
keep
We'll
running down here.
We'll run
Because
down.
looking at this list, it's like the worst. I don't want to meet any of these people at all. I don't want them to come. I mean, half of them are dead. They don't exist anymore. So
No. They exist.
Oh well, okay.
In your mind.
Yeah,
Hey. Have you thought of Peter Pan?
Not recently.
He exists.
I mean, I do think about Hook at least like once a month.
Well, then Rufio exists.
Oh my god.
Because you think of him.
Don't you fucking get me started.
You make him real.
I want to meet Rufio.
Can we get a?
I want to meet
we
the
get a-
actor who played Rufio. Now.
We've just started. I hope he's alive.
I mean, me too.
But hang on. This. I'm gonna do a past tense. We're gonna do this retrospectively. I'd like 3 moments of silence for Robin Williams. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna edit that to like a half a second, so that's good. Anyways,
He died before we started.
I mean, yeah, the next person you
So did
have,
Jack
and I
Daniels.
think this is my favorite of them all.
Okay.
Oh, your dream guest
Yes.
is you, but years ago. So a younger
And
you.
I would love to talk to me.
You
from
want to
years
talk
ago.
to you from years ago?
I
Yeah.
would pepper in the NFTs. I would tell him to invest in metaverse. I would tell him about the war.
Oh.
I would encourage him
Uh-huh.
to invest in GameStop.
I think old you would still be like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, I would probably hit me.
Uh-huh.
Old me, I can see hitting me.
This is like a
now.
Gemini Man thing.
Ooh, does he
like
fight
Will
himself?
Smith? I mean, I didn't see Gemini
Does
Man.
he slap
did you?
himself?
Pro-
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm sure someone's put a compilation of any time Will Smith has slapped anyone
Oh
in a
my
movie
god,
or
that would
TV
be such
show.
a good new meme if
probably
somebody
be a
took
good one.
him slapping him.
I mean, this probably exists at
Yeah,
this
it probably
point.
happened in the
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
But you would Gemini Man it.
I would Gemini
You
Man
would go
myself.
back and you would meet a younger self, and
Yes.
you would. Well, now what would you see? I know we joke a lot,
Right.
but
Genuinely.
what would you genuinely tell yourself?
Well, okay, genuinely, thinking about the things. Don't drink and drive.
Okay,
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Secondly,
something like specific.
I'd
to,
say
like,
more condoms. I would say that.
You would tell yourself who already wears too many goddamn condoms,
I-
sometimes two at once.
Not old Ryan.
I mean,
Not old Ryan.
how many did?
He was going lambskin, and that shit was ripped.
Oh,
Reusable.
I mean, I've still never used a condom in my life.
Try lambskin.
I'm not gonna. It sounds gross.
I got one laying around at the house.
Is it
I'll
used?
squeeze it out and I'll bring it over. All of them are used.
Oh, are those the ones you reuse?
Yeah, that's the old. It's from like 1565.
How much? How do you get that?
Oh, it's
these
passed
days?
down from all the Howleys. It's
So
from
you wear
this is from Dublin, Ireland.
Oh yeah, all back to
And
the
my mom brought her.
Irish.
My mom brought her dad's cock ring from Hungary.
Oh, she told you?
Yeah,
'Cause that sounds very
fucking
awkward.
like a fucking goblet. But they're short over there, so it's like they got pancakes. It's like a soup can.
Yeah, it's very compressed.
Yeah, condensed. Who I would actually like. A person who I would actually like to have on this show. I would probably go. I can't go He-Man. Okay.
The Defender of the Universe?
Yeah, the Defender of the Universe.
Okay. So
He's got a powerful voice. I feel like he'd help us.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'd say his catchphrase.
You know
and
what?
can't-
I would have
can't
to
even
talk
remember.
to Nick Cage. I would
Oh,
honestly have
Nick-
to talk to Nick Cage.
I thought you
'cause
said
he's-
Nick Cave. I want you
Ooh.
to talk. That's who my dream
Really?
guest is. Yeah. I don't know why you don't like Nick Cave. You look exactly like him. I've been
God.
sending Ryan pictures of Nick Cave for years.
Never got one.
And, you've gotten multiple, and sometimes Ryan's like, he gets so heated. He's like, that doesn't look like me. I'm not Nick Cave. But in reality, if you look exactly
I've been
in Nick
sculpting
Cave.
myself over
You
the
got a couple
past-
bad seeds in you.
But here, I want to know why $150 million, I think it was $150 million, was the appropriate price for him to pay for what I believe is just a dinosaur's head.
I mean, it's Nick Cage. I didn't even ask questions.
Well, it's not.
yeah.
It's not the questions
Okay.
of why you're buying it, because I understand that.
Okay.
I want to know why he's buying it. You know,
No.
I want to know the deep. I want to know the depths
Oh, like
of the cage. I want to
psychologically
know
what
every
it does
corner.
for him.
I want to know every nook of that,
Of that cage.
lock. of the.
You didn't
I want to
go
know
cage?
every turn. I wanted to go with the lock. Every turn
well,
of
there's
the
a lock on the cage.
On the cage, yes.
And you even want to know the inside mechanisms of
Yes.
the lock
How do
on
I
the
pick
cage
that
of
lock
Nick
on
Cage.
that cage?
Yeah. Well, that's
Let me
doable.
feel
Nick
the
Cage
bars.
Is still alive. He's
I'll
insane.
slide my hands up and down those bars. I'll feel the rust.
He's never
I'll
gonna come on
smell.
now because you describing it. And
I won't
I know
touch
no
Nick
one could
Cage.
see, but
I'm
I
not gonna
want
touch
everyone
Nicholas.
to know you were doing the beat it motion.
He's not gonna come over here
you,
if he doesn't
You were
have.
doing the jerk
lawyers.
off motion. You were like,
It was a bar.
you're gonna jerk Nick Cage
It was
off.
a bar for the cage.
Well, for his safety, let's not. Let's keep him far away. Yeah. So those are just a couple dreams.
you didn't pick
that we
anyone.
have. I didn't want.
You're picking one person out of a gun.
It's-
blunderbuss to your head.
It's
Go.
also me, but younger. Because I still just want to. I want to sit me down.
Whoa, what if we?
You know, I want to right
had
the
us?
wrongs.
What if we fucked us?
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay.
We fucked us, and then what?
Do I have to fuck myself?
I mean, yeah.
All right.
You're younger, you.
I've always liked younger you.
You've always just wanted to fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Younger.
I know.
That's the ego on you.
I'm just trying
You
to
know?
make it so that it doesn't seem
Even
like
when you
that.
bang chicks, you do that
I
thing
do
where you
picture
put
me.
the mirror there.
Yeah, it's kind of
and
like
then you hold your muscle
American
up like
Psycho
American
kind of thing.
Psycho.
Yeah,
You
I
knew
know.
exactly where I was going
I
with that.
actually have physically done that.
Don't just stare at it. Eat it.
I'm not lying. I
Yeah.
have had a large
No
wall
doubt.
of mirrors,
Uh-huh.
and there's been one on the ceiling.
See, I know
before.
this.
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah, remember my old house? Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
There were mirrors and there were things, and you definitely had a
It's
few
not
Bateman
the
moments.
worst.
I mean, no, I'm into it, but
Yeah.
I'm just.
I think I am
poor
becoming
girls.
that more. I just don't have the Valentino suit tailored $2,500. I don't have the Saint Laurent herb facial mask $75. I don't have the Sony
Yeah.
Discman $50 or the Ralph Lauren overcoat $850. My haircut is $35 though.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You know who doesn't have any hair on their head? In
Wait.
fact, they have pins in their face instead of hair.
Whoa.
Doug Bradley. So that's going to be our next
Well,
topic. 'cause
he's
you
a
wanna-
person.
He's a human, yeah.
Okay.
His name, Doug Bradley is
Doug
like
Bradley,
a
yes.
human name.
Right.
Oh, but for the listeners, you guys not know who he is. Pinhead's never done that in any of the Hellraiser movies. Pinhead sounds
Now-
very stoic.
Now, I do
would-
often get this wrong.
Yeah.
He is not Fat Pinhead.
I mean,
He's
that's
original
a
Pinhead.
butterball. They
Yes.
have names, Ryan.
Yes.
Please respect
I apologize.
the Cenobites,
I do not
You don't want to
worry about
mislabel
Hell-
a Cenobite,
don't worry
all
about
right?
Hellraiser 3 or
You
4.
don't want those,
I don't worry about that shit.
SJW Hellraisers coming after
They
you.
are prolific.
Yeah, they get in their BDSM gear. I love Hellraiser. I'm getting hot just thinking
Oh
about
my
this.
god, you're talking about
Oh.
the gear. It's chubbing me up.
I love the Cenobites.
My
I
soup
mean,
cans
you take a
full
nipple,
of Campbell's.
you stretch it down to your torso.
Mhm.
Nothing gets me there more
Right.
than that. I love Hellraiser.
Now, why are we talking about Doug?
Well, I don't know. You wanted to talk about him.
I did.
It's okay. Why are we talking about Doug?
I'm glad you asked.
Thank you.
So, Doug, I don't know if you knew this, but what we're doing right now,
Yeah.
this is called what?
A podcast?
It is.
Us,
And
us sitting in a room talking, thinking people might listen to it?
that's called a podcast.
That is, you're right.
And what he does, Doug Bradley,
Yeah.
he does the same thing with his hot wife.
Oh, I saw his hot wife.
Yes.
It's still CityCon. Man.
Now, Doug doesn't have the biggest following, but what Doug has is he has the right dream guests.
I thought you were going to say charisma.
He
Or
does
pins
have
in
charisma.
his face.
Yes, he doesn't wear the pins.
Oh, he doesn't?
No.
Well, then,
He's just normal.
Did
He has one ear out because he has to listen for his wife.
what about the movie? Are you saying the movies lied to me?
No.
Okay.
He's-
Because I believe
he
everything
clenched
I see in the movies.
extremely hard
Uh-huh.
to sprout those.
Oh, he pushes them out? Like every night before bed, he flexes and they pop? Yeah.
He has 3 strokes in the process, but
Okay.
that's how you get the pins. Now, Doug, he doesn't, and I will say this. He has him and his wife in the same fucking room.
Okay.
With headphones on,
Yeah.
recording the same podcast.
Do you want headphones?
He has one ear out.
Yeah, I mean, every day. I just want some headphones.
just my ears
I
are cold.
feel a bit more legit if I... Yeah,
There's
my...
a draft in here around my head.
But so Brad, Doug, he's got a podcast. Who did he have on it with his hot wife?
Corey Taylor,
Oh,
baby.
shit!
Yeah, Slipknot.
Insert Slipknot. Well, I'll put some generic Slipknot
Very
because
cool.
again we
You
don't
can
want to
just
get
chug.
sued.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll put in a guitar track and I'll just chug.
Put a dive bomb too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he had Corey Taylor. So they I will say it is 2 hours. Corey Taylor likes spoken word poetry.
Does
I learned
he?
that. Yeah, he
Wow.
likes listening to Jack Kerouac.
Whoa.
So he would get along a lot with Keith Buckley after he destroyed
Is that the
Every Time I Die.
Jabberwocky?
No, that's On the Road, but close.
I thought Jack Kerouac did the Jabberwocky.
I think Jabberwocky is Shel Silverstein,
Ah,
I believe.
yeah.
This is
Yeah,
kind of like the
Shel
whole Iliad thing
Silverstein.
over and over again, which I do believe I was wrong. I wanted to bring this up as well. I think
Yeah.
they're 2 books.
Oh, are they?
I believe. But
Well,
I think
then
I
what-
got the bound version of them too. Same person, though.
I feel like they're always bound like the
Both
Cenobites.
were written by Homer.
It's for pleasure and pain. That's what the Cenobites sound like.
They do say that.
Can I do my Doug Bradley
Please.
impression? I can't think of any line from Hellraiser, and I've seen it so many times. Your suffering will be famous even in hell. He doesn't say it quite like
doesn't,
that.
Not really. But
Legendary, that's the one he says.
yes.
You're gonna suffer so good. I'm gonna suffer you and I'm gonna come. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
He's like, this is good, but it hurts. But yeah, that's why it's good. But hurting isn't good. Yes, but it's like a thing, you know, like where you enjoy the pain. No, I don't get it. Pain just hurts. You just scream a bit. It's fine. That was me trying to rationalize the Cenobites' thinking.
Oh, it's their inner dialogue.
Yeah, I was moving my head back and forth when I was
I
doing
got
each
it.
character. Yeah.
I saw
Were the
it.
voices not different enough?
They were. I got
Okay.
that it was it was a dialogue.
Okay,
A
yeah.
stream of consciousness, if you will.
Yeah, I was talking to myself.
It's him to himself. I'm confused. I don't have 2. There's not like bad Ryan.
You should go eat that shit over in the corner right now.
It's
That's the
always
bad gun
Cockney.
again.
That
He's
is
coming
the bad
back.
Gun. Well, there's a blunderbuss in my head. I got shot a long time.
I don't think I should be hanging out with this gun.
Oh, you never shot before, mate. I'll show
No.
you what to do.
No, that's dangerous.
Oh, but
I'm
I'm
here to protect people.
We've got a slew of bodies over the western front, and I've got another one over the eastern. You better put your cock and balls on, mate.
I can't understand anything you're saying,
No,
Mr. Bad
keep my
Gun.
wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm just gonna shoot myself.
So Doug Bradley,
He was talking to Slipknot
he was talking to Slipknot.
about Jack Kerouac. Okay, when
That
does
was
it
one
when
thing.
does it get good?
Okay, here's when it gets good.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, and I neglected to do my research on one little piece of this story.
His hot wife.
Nope.
Okay.
I did not do my research on the mansion that
Oh.
Slipknot just recorded their new album in.
Whoa.
Which was one of the hottest topics of this podcast, but one that I
Ooh.
unfortunately could not find definitively, therefore I only know bits and parts of the conversation. Here's how it went. Doug
Uh-huh.
Bradley
Yeah.
to Corey Taylor.
Uh-huh.
So while you were recording in this, I think it was like
That's a good Doug Bradley.
yeah, I've heard him a little bit, but he's like, I guess it's this haunted Virginia mansion that many bands have recorded in before.
Oh, okay. I don't know what it's
And
called, but I've heard of
I don't know
yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's like, when you were recording here at this mansion, I could anticipate that you saw some things. If I mean, what you've seen, basically like that. Yes,
I'm already bored.
exactly. Because then Corey's just like, yeah, we were there, and it's like just the atmosphere. It's like
Uh-huh. You talked about a mansion for 2 hours with Doug Bradley.
pretty much. I mean,
Okay.
they honestly talked about a lot of other things other than this mansion.
Okay.
But here's my takeaway from it: they didn't see fuck.
Okay, no ghosts, no ghouls,
I
no
think
goblins.
I think that Corey's making it up.
Oh, you think he's
I
embellishing?
think because here's my thing: he said that they saw things out of the corner of their eyes.
Oh, like those little dots you get whenever you blink too fast or look in the sun.
There
You know what
you
I'm talking
go.
about? I get those.
I think Corey's been wearing his mask a little too long. I think the new mask's a little too tight. I think there's a little blood flow circulation getting cut off. He did have to say in the podcast on the new masks he has to. I'm doing the thing.
Yeah, you're doing the thing where you spread your lips
describe it.
asunder.
Describe-
You've placed betwixt them
Thank
your
you.
tongue, and it's
Thank
going
you.
in and
The two
out
fingers.
at a
There's-
rapid rate. And again, with the Cenobites, you got to stop that
But
because I'm
what
already
he
in a.
said, Doug said
Okay,
to him,
yeah,
he
yeah,
said, "Well, I imagine that I've seen with the new masks that there's not much down here." So he's talking
his
about how
chin.
with his new masks,
Yeah.
they don't put anything down here because Corey's like, oh, with the masks,
Yeah.
I can't put the mic up there.
I mean, that's a legitimate concern.
It is.
He's expressed that. He's been like, these old Slipknot masks, I literally couldn't, no one could hear me because I was in a
That was
fucking
more
mask.
interesting than the haunting.
Oh, was it?
I mean, they didn't.
I like the haunting.
He said that they saw things out of the corner of their eyes and people felt weird. You're Slipknot. You feel
Yeah.
weird all the fucking time.
I know,
You have a clown
yeah.
hitting a keg.
No,
Do
you're
they
right.
still have him?
Because I was so hot, like turned on from thinking about the Cenobites, and then nothing took me out of that sexual mood than thinking about Doug Bradley and Corey Taylor just talking
Just
about
together
anything.
naked
Yeah.
with his wife.
Oh, well, no, she can stay. I don't think Doug Bradley's taught anyone anything ever, except the limits of pain and pleasure. But yeah, Kim, she's got to be juiced up. Is that what you want? Is that what you want to hear?
Well, no, because actually the correct answer is she's dry as a bone.
Why?
Yeah, because gotcha.
You speak in riddles all day.
Because she's dropping both these punks.
Is she?
Yep.
Okay.
Guess who she's going with next?
I don't care.
Herbert Hoover.
She's move on to Hoover.
Moving on.
Hoover. You came over with this vacuum and sucked her butt.
Thank God.
You got a good butt suck
Got
on
a
her.
good
And that's
suck.
what women really like, you know? When you... I might just put a vacuum sound effect.
Please. Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming to this episode of The New Heat. Next time we're gonna have a
I
lot
got
more.
hot.
Anyway, thanks everybody for this episode, episode 2. We are going to be coming at you weekly. We are going to have our socials up pretty soon. It's going to be the New Heat podcast. We're going to have it up on the Instagram, the Twitter. We're going to have a TikTok for you, having a little fun. And we're just going to get everything in order for you guys to keep pumping that heat through your veins. That magma is on an IV drip.
That's what I was thinking of. I was like, what do you call it when you put something in your veins on like
drip.
the it's got a stand and you can walk around in the hospital with it.
And that's what we're hot about this week. Is that a good ender? That's a good close. That's what we're hot about this week.